travels fast. You will not be a relic from the past. You see the crowd, you hear the cheers. They're still with you all through these years. This is your chance, this is your town. You don't just break the mold, you beat it down. You got back the touch, you got back the power. You trained so hard, this is your finest hour. Still of the champion, your legend will live on. Our sons will sing your song, harder than steel. Harder than steel. Bell rings out. There's no turning back now. We're on your side. Just fight like you know how. He throws a jab. You land a hook. He's on the ropes. That's when you see the look. The tide is turned. You've got nothing left. They say throw in the towel, but that you won't accept. You're going down. It's the final swing. As the lights go out, the crowd begins to sing. Crowd begins to sing. Still of the champion, your legend will live on. Our sons will sing your song, harder than
Alrighty. Oh. Ba-do-ba-do, making sure things look right. Okay. Oh, alright. Why does it we get to resize things and make sure it looks nice. Boop. Bidoo. There we go. Looks good. Yep. Alright. Back at it again. Wait, no. Need to get 3 more dexterity points before I can be a cool dude.
Bearer of the sea.
Okay, we need about 2,400 souls before I can do that then. Time to go punch some dudes. 'Cause that's what I'm all about. Punching dudes. Oh. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, just come up here, buddy. Come up here. That's embarrassing. Oh. That's real embarrassing. I haven't even been going for 10 minutes and I've already scrubbed out against a normal mob. Hmm. Souls back up. A buckler. You. that'll kill me. Almost. This might. That was close. Yes, effigy. Oh, okay. Got 2 human effigies. Let's use one of these guys. I don't think I really need the last giant soul, but you know, I like to keep it as a trophy. Back to Majula. Dexterity up. Need another 5-ish 100 souls. But because I want this to be interesting. Ah, homeward bows. Right. Let's be set on an arduous path. Because we just want to punch people. We don't care how hard they can punch us back. Actually, I do care how hard they can punch me back, but I try not to think about that. So, let's see how much harder this makes things. Forest, tower, VoIP. That much harder, huh? That I didn't hit the attack button. Mm. Okay, alright. Alright. Ah. Calm down, friend. Do I have this key yet? Yes. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go down there at all. Alright, this guy. Yeah. That doesn't seem very smart. But it does seem like something I would want to do is, can I not use humanities? There we go. Boop. I'm human again. Hooray! I don't think that's enough. I might be just shy. Let's get this guy. There we go. There should be enough souls.
There.
Dexterity. So now, power stance. Oh. That, okay. Up, down, okay. So we get that, that, that. That's our normal moveset. And then now that we have power stance, we have that, that, and that. Oh, that's gonna be interesting to try and use. Huh. Okay, I still have a normal shield break. And a shield break on that side too. Okay. Do I have a strong attack this way? No. Don't have a dashing strong attack. Okay, neat. Awesome. Power stance engaged. Let's go get a ring. Let's warp back to things betwixt, because I am lazy and don't want to walk. Right. Hello, old ladies. Goodbye, old ladies. I do really enjoy the visuals in this game. It's very colorful. This guy. Come on. Do something, do something, do something. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Goodbye, head. Ow. Ah. Ah. that guy's my target. Drops a ring. That's gonna help a little bit. And so much for getting effectiveness out of that effigy. Sweet. It's okay, I'm in the Cabinet of Champions. I made this harder on purpose. Let's try some moves. If that does anything for me. Oh, it only enchants my right hand weapon. And of course I'll remove the attack. I'm just a cool dude like that. Nope. Pain. Fall over. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, Kosov, I don't read Cyrillic. But hello to you anyways. I'm doing terribly. That attack just doesn't seem worth it. Ah, yes. Good game. Okay, fisticuffs. Here we go. Let's actually try and play the game. Not just run straight into death. Okay. Yeah, alright. Come on, buddy. Get out the way. Oh, oh. Friendly. Let me just waste these throwing knives here. No, don't take off the fist. Just, back up a little bit. Neat. Okay. Alright, Ogremon. Going back to your hovel. Yep. Sit down. That's not sitting down. Oh, you got armor on your head. Nope. Dead. Nope. You know what? I'm just gonna go get some knives. Just go buy some knives and cheese that guy out. Because this is not working. So, let us go and do something that might work, rather than something that will not. What the? Okay. Ow. That was friendly of you. Yeah. What? Yeah, that strong attack seems less than helpful. And this can, like, clang off of walls. Also seems less than helpful. Oh boy. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Wow, I'm just doing terribly. These friends. What? Oh, well, okay. Oh, you. Forgot about you. Really? Bye. Can you climb ladders? I don't know if those guys can. Doesn't look like they want to. The world may never know. Hag. Give me some daggers. Okay. guess. You'd think I'd learn not to punch walls. Yep. Yep. Oh, fisticuffs. Throwing daggers back on. What? Go pick up some more throwing daggers. Upgrade materials.
Unused.
And let's just go throw ourselves at pursuer once. See what we can do with that. Pursuer. None of that. Oh, all right. Ooh, boy. Was feeling good about that one. Immediately stopped feeling good about it. Good job. I can kill regular terrible enemies. I'm so proud. And now, let's go into Skeleton Town. Oh. Open the door. Get on the floor. Oh, everybody dance the dinosaur. Oh boy. Oh boy. I hope that would be something better than a whip. I know there's a bonfire over here somewhere, but it's skeletons. I mean, maybe skeletons are more vulnerable to bludgeoning attacks. Actually try to fight them. And running straight through in dark swirls. It's not usually an advisable course of action. Also, maybe if I'm already doing awful, I shouldn't be in the guild that makes it so I do even more awful. Frienderman. Yeah, eat it, Skelly Man. Get punched. Very friendly of you. Oh well, there goes it. There goes me. Why are skeletons always the worst? Just always. Strong attack is real bad. Does barely any more than the weak attack. deal with all this stuff out here. Yep. Yep. Oh, there we go. Bonfire. Oh no, not Dennis. Where are you, Dennis? There you are, Dennis. Hey, guess what? Knife. Oh. Oh, who said you could have magic? What is that? What the balls? Okay, Dennis. Okay. Oh, I am here. Good. Oh, what? Ooh. What? Oh boy. Am I not gonna be able to kill Dennis? Like the first invader? Now, you got stunned last time I tried that. Like, okay. Guess the imported set doesn't really have any poise on it, does it? No. Then, like, yeah, I put on this leather armor because that looks like it just is all around better, lighter, and has more defense all around. Ironclad gloves. Ooh, those are heavy. Have Soul Spear. And I don't think I'm getting much done around here until I upgrade these fists. Dennis. What's that? That's not a spell. Fine. Okay, game, I know that fisticuffs are hard enough. But I really want to get that Vanquisher's ring. Wait, no, don't go to the shrine. Have to go to the cat. Cat.
What's happened to you? You
Yeah,
have that glint in your
shut
eye.
it.
And the scent of one with quite the catalogue of sins. Oh, don't feel bad. I'm sure your mother's still proud.
I am unimpressed. What do you sell? Cat ring, right?
Satisfied? Oh,
Let's go try and fight that ogre. Get the stone ring. Wow. Okay. Alright. Just, I guess... Champion's Path is a bad idea. I was a fool for thinking I could have done it. Jesus, that guy was that easy. Without the Champion's Path. How's Dennis? Oh, I'm probably still gonna get wrecked by Dennis. But, you know, let's see. not spamming his spells. So I guess that's marginally easier. Good job, Dennis. Can't go get my souls back, because then Dennis will spawn. So I need to upgrade these weapons. That's probably what's next on the list of things to do. Can I buy Titanite shards from you?
You. The name's Lenigrast. And you are a man not equipped.
You, yes, 10 Titanite shards I can buy. 800 a pop. And the Cestus will be 250. I'm still gonna flub it, aren't I? Oh, yep. Neat, awesome, cool. Just keep jamming that A button when I get to the ballista then. Gotta get them 6 speedrun strats. Okay. You track way too well with that bow and arrow, friend. Pursue. Yeah, no. You know, when I don't dodge, that's kind of puts a damper on things. It's a rookie mistake, you know, expecting to tank a hit in leather armor. Pursuer, come on. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, not having any of that. Not. Goody, 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 goody. Spot. Again with the lasers. Jeez. Give it a couple more goes. But this is starting to get pretty awful. Probably need to grind a bit and level up my fists. Why am I not running? Oh, jeez. Those guys don't look friendly. Hey, look, a bird's nest. Let's look at this bird's nest. What? Oh. Oh, hey, bird. No. Rip me. Taken by bird. Ow. Definitely probably broke my back there or something. Lost Bastille. Effigy. Dull ember. And a bonfire. Campfire time. Back to Merjuler. Spend some of these souls that I got from Pursuer to level up my fists, up my stats. Alright, give them all for dead. 10,000 souls. Reinforce, no, reinforce. That plus 1, that plus 1, that plus 2, that plus 2, that plus 3. And I can't plus 3 the other one. Cool.
I'll be around.
Herald. Yes, yes, yes. What is this gonna do? So I level up that and increase my attack by 2. I level up that and increase my attack by 2. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. Or 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so it's the same. Let's just dex up. Dexterity up. Yeah. Tactical. And let's go through ourselves at Lost Bastille for like 10 more minutes.
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me.
But we've
Things
both got
are better
stylish
that way.
hats. I mean, your hat's much more stylish than mine, but geez.
You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatil. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed. You are an odd one.
last playthrough of Dark Souls 2, I failed to save her. And it was sad. She goes all crazy and stuff. If you don't, I think you have to summon her for a certain number of fights. For her to retain her sanity. Oh boy. Swoley Bulkin over here. Ooh. That thing's got a wide swing. There's a key that I need, isn't there? Done. Miscalcified. Oh, I jumped onto his blade. I jumped onto his blade. Never great idea to jump onto the sword of somebody who's swinging it at you. But you know, I thought it'd be an interesting experience. Wait, what that ring this guy get? Increases physical attack. Yes, please, sir. Oh. Why did I buff that one? How do you tap with boxing gloves on? Ooh, something around here's gonna explode. This doesn't seem like a very good situation to be in. Nerd. Probably help if you face the right way, dude. Oh, dogs. 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 No, I don't want what. I don't want anything of what you're selling. No. No. Oh, dogs. Right. Forgot about the dogs. Oh. Right. Well. Right. I forgot this place is dumb. You can't get back to the bonfire. Let me back. Please, I beg you. I just went to the bonfire. Bone. Homeward bone. Yum. Oh, I have one large titanite shark. Neat. I bought all your titanite, sadly enough. So let's reinforce the Cestus to 4.
I'll be around.
Sweet. And then Herald.
Bearer, seek less is.
Wow, strength does up my fight a touch. Vigor. It's just straight HP. That might not be a bad thing to invest in. I get poison bleed res from Dax. Interesting. Soul of Pursuer. The Pursuer, who seeks the bearer of the sign, will not rest until his target is slain. The sign induces death, returning to the last bonfire, the cause of all souls held. Do what you must to gather the pieces, scraping them into some semblance of a whole, before the will to do so fades. Alright, well, I think that's good for Dark Souls 2. Took an hour to beat the friggin' Pursuer with my fists, and I didn't even end up beating him with my fists. I used the ballista. So, that'll do that for now. Gonna take a short break and come back with Bastion. Wanted to play it for a while. Haven't gotten around to it. Figured now's as good a time as any. So, be right back.
Sitting on my throne up in the sky. You better watch out, guy. Anyone who comes this way will die. No one in this world can understand who I am. That is why I'm my own biggest fear. You know what it's like to be built this way, with only the power to push others away. The insects crawl below, they do not know. My anger grows. I'll return in full everything that there lives on this earth. I grow tired of death from above, the annihilation of everyone you know.
plain parts. His propeller spins as he thinks to himself, I will destroy these people.
I will fly high above
If
Monsteropolis,
I can't walk among them,
and I'll rain terror down on the general populace.
walk the world alone.
I will fly high above
Building a
Monsteropolis,
fire in the sky.
and I'll rain terror down on the general populace.
Will rain down.
Fly high above Monsteropolis, and I'll rain terror down on the general populace. I will fly high above Monsteropolis, and I'll rain terror down. Do you know what it's like to be built this way? With only the power to push others away. You've a heavy road to bear. Do you think you can carry it? I'll usher in the end upon my thunder chariot.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Just gotta fix things again. You know, it'd probably be smart to do this beforehand, but, I am not a professional. So you get what you get. Good. Alright.
Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
Alright.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though. An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mines. Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her.
Fashion accessory covered in soot. Holds great value. Sentimental gravity. Also holds hair firmly in check. Best hang on to it just in case.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The Calamity got him before his drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas, fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. Kid sees the way to the bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
I do.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner. He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job. Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though.
Because I just killed him. Sad.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The bastion's real close now. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. Kid takes a chunk of alloy, Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Something heavy. An upgrade material for the sale. Chunk of precious olive, found deep underground. Staple that of gas fellas. Also used in industry.
Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Robs a scumbag of his last meal. Kid puts him out of his misery. He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy. At last, the Skyway's in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
Okay, alright, neat, okay.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Oh. I meant to do.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right, except no one else showed up. Ain't always much to say. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid ponders what to build. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. Ain't much Kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands. Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? There it is. But as is locked down tight in an alloy cage. The blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
I guess.
Know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing.
Memento. A soiled garment like the gas fellas wear. Gas fellas used to tend the mines, but are now storming the remains of Saldonia in alarming numbers. But for what?
He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
Or sword.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Yeah.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit. He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
Not a super intimidating name. Whatever.
The Calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
Something sharp. Upgrade for the war machete. A batch of Zolwood leaves. Best not handled bare-handed. The world's sharpest blades are treated with their oil. Whee!
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be all right. Then the Calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
I guess it's just a pet then.
bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff. A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Okay, cripple foes, TNT, or high crit chance.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light. Sometimes a single look says it all. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out. Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. Floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
Narrator, I don't have time for your puns. Oh,
Quick and
jeez.
careful is the only way to go. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such.
Fell.
Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. Who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. These wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake 'em up. In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. What else is there to say? In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt. Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
That's a goal. That's an analogy.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the Kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Birdie popped that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30, hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the Kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free.
A sealed jar of exotic ingredients from a distant land. Saldonia's ports were always full of trade ships hawking their wares. Is this all that remains of them now?
One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene to be sure. Moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. Give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge. I still remember the look on his face after that one.
This is the look I always have on my face.
Can't be too careful these days.
Oh.
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Caelondia. It was good living here for a while.
Caelondia. Because I can't read. No, you still do the same stuff.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
No.
The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nordy, the bird boy, didn't make it.
Looks like something, though. Okay, fine. That's nothing.
The Jawsons, they didn't make it.
Gee, narrator, way to be a...
Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it.
Debbie
But
Downer.
him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Insignia born by people of Ura heritage. The Tazal Spade was a rare sight in Caelondia before the calamity. Very few Ura lived in the city. Now there are fewer still. Oh, I can use lipstick to shield. That's actually pretty helpful.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
What?
The Corps survives as well.
Sorry.
Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this: we have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zulf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time. For Zulf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. He was born in the Tazal terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Thanks.
Come on, give the little tyke a break. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here.
Memorial. Lost and found.
The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Something coarse. Something nasty. Something burnt. Something sharp. Something stringy. Something heavy. Bronze spyglass. A memento. Whale ale. Spirit. Bastion bourbon. Spirit. Lunkhead liquor. Spirit. Stabsynth. Good. Let's pick up
All it
this.
takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Let's get this stringy and sharp.
With a good length of meat-gut, that bow's like new again.
Scumbag arrowheads or stabweed arrowheads. I like DOTs.
Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows.
More crit damage.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city. There's only one way to Cinderbrick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid. Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle.
Muscles.
Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The Calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
It's a hole. That's what that does.
Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the force parade grounds. Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Glutus, or maybe it was Glandon. The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now. The windbags finally get the message.
More dots. More dots.
The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that.
Marshal's badge. A memento. Prestigious symbol of the city's law enforcement. The city citizens respected and admired their marshals for their unwavering dedication to preserving peace and justice. Whee!
And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinder Brick Fort.
Cinder Brick Fort.
Kid shows up just as Zulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was a smoking pipe.
That's a big pipe.
Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Ooh. Oh dear.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Who knows where? I don't want my musket though.
Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. You never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the Rippling Walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Caelondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Caelondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, kid learn to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart. Scumbags! He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that. All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back. Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him. Will it finally arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven? He and no one else. But then, all he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Pain, that's what you are.
like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Alright, well, note to self, don't smoke the bomb.
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals. Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought.
Bow. And, dancing shot.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Vigils.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Achievements.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more. Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Machete skill.
Finders keepers.
Let's try this thing.
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right? Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the Orchard core is long gone too. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off?
Okay.
Pith.
10% to XP and stuff. And Sokobi, Lamine, Javel, Garth, Alicia, Rothus, Udry, Pith.
Kid decides to press his luck. Well, if the gods are alive, They must be plenty sore. Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Pith put a scare in him. Kid passes Pith's trial, and he's richer for it. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
Plush Pith. A machine stitch likeness of the god of commotion and order. As the people of Celandia grew more self-reliant, they grew less fearful of their gods, and turned them into commodities.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zulf's precious shrine. Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind. Zulf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy. Turn him round and round all you like. Pith's still gonna be ugly. The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls. The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbanks swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break, 'cause the cord's right there. Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers, they had their own eyes on the core. But why? He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Traffic things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbag's getting even better out here. They aim to smash Weepin' Nellie to splinters. Kid boards one of them skiffs like some kind of Ceylondian privateer. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie.
Uh-oh. Oh, gosh.
She's just gotta make one last stop. With the last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Seems the calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 3 times. Now, listen close. You should remember this next part. Why go to Prosper Bluff?
Ow.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
One day that was gone. Gonna build that city.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
Warren Book hand script, or handwritten traditional Irish script. Amid the scrawled notes, the book contains various indecipherable scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formula.
And besides, it's like the song goes.
That's a lyre, not an acoustic guitar, I'm sorry.
Someday your bird is gonna fly.
They'll be here before too long. We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow her again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Zia.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Caelondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal. A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. It wasn't fixed, it was unbroken. Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see, but leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view. We could always see the stars, we just never could reach them, no matter how high we built. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the Calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
Portable telescopic lens used for stargazing. The sundown path once held breathtaking views of the stars, the mountains, and the sea. Now only the stars remain.
Behold, the Pantheon.
Akobi. Foe shall have vengeance in the throes of defeat?
Akobi.
5%. The Graver.
The Gravers. They are my justice. They seemed unstoppable. We tracked the final core beyond the city to the wilds. The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Savage things lurking at every turn. Good thing pin cushions can't see where they're shooting. Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let the guard down. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. Wallflowers survive the calamity. Best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kid's seen the last of them.
Great the dueling pistols.
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. Jawson's boys left all kinds of stuff out here. Slinger Jawson's old outpost is all that's left of him. Kid sticks to his old standbys. Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and you only make him mad. Sees a smooth black stone coughed up by the calamity. Be seeing plenty more. The wilds already reclaimed this place.
Something foul. Don't have that weapon yet.
He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no. It ain't.
Thanks.
Not by a long shot.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, narrator.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Evidence of Zolf's rage against the Bastion. Something brought out a flash of violence in the man. He attacked Rux and severely damaged the monument and fled in anger. Good. Good, good, good. Are you hurt?
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Are you alright? What did Zolf do?
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Purchase some idols. Ooh. Let's go
Kid takes another drag, goes out like a light.
go to who knows where. See if there's anything different.
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top. The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
Is it just the same? It might just be the same.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of.
Yeah, it's
Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the Rippling Walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Caelondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Caelondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build, learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart. He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that. All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back. Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him. Will he finally arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven? He and no one else. But then, all he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the bastion, but the kid made them real, not me. I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Okay. Seems about as good a spot as any.
He ain't all that shy. We ain't much for pleasantries.
And this is a super fun game, and it's impossible to commentate about. Just narratorman says everything that needs to be said. I'm assuming it autosaves. Let me just check. Progress is saved automatically when returning to the Bastion. Hey, look at that. Alrighty. Ooh, it's nighttime now. Cool. Alright. Well, thank you very much for stopping by and watching. And I'll be back Thursday afternoon, 2 to 5. Seems like the best time as any. So yeah, we will see you then. Talk to you then. I don't know. I don't actually see you. You don't actually see me either. So yeah. Enjoy your day.